Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bitter Chatter. He is bitter, I am chatter, and this is our Halloween special.
It is currently November the 9th as we are recording this. We don't care.
Entirely planned.
We do not care. We missed Halloween, but we're not fucking missing the episode.
The scariest things happen when you least expect them.
Can you see now how scary Halloween is? You think it's on one day, but it's actually on a different day.
The real spooks and scares come approximately 12 days later.
That was a good movie. 12 days later. Nothing scarier than a quiz, right?
So here's the thing. Pop quiz time. Brooks has put together an interesting little game for me that I am not entirely privy to what to expect. So, Brooks, why don't you explain what you've planned for everybody and myself today?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to, hopefully, the first annual edition of Who Wants to Be a Zombillionaire? Have you seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
It's that, but all the questions are about zombies.
Zambambos.
Zombinis. You know the ones. All across various different medias. Music, film, television, video games, other such shit. It's all spooky related, spooky questions. There are 15 questions, and they are each worth a discernible amount of money that may or may not be real. Don't ask.
I could definitely use some money.
Well, it's a good thing you're playing Who Wants to Be a Zombillionaire. Let's meet our contestant. Who are you? What's your name?
My name's Carmine. I've been on this show literally every episode up until now, and going forward. And I have never been more tired in my life because I just finished wrapping on my student thesis film for college, and I'm barely here mentally, so I'm super prepared to do this quiz.
Nothing like having weekly episodes and then not doing anything for like 2 months because you've just been so busy. We come back with a fucking quiz.
It's been one of the most stressful and exhausting times of my entire life, and I can't.
And that's going to continue today.
I can't wait to continue that with zombie quizzes.
So, who wants to be a zombillionaire? A couple of basic rules here. 15 questions. Each question's worth an amount of money that you may or may not receive in the post. And we have, as is customary with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, a couple of lifelines.
Ooh, or life after death lines.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. So, the life after death lines are as follows. You have your standard here. You have 50-50. It's going to eliminate 2 of the potential 4 answers to these questions.
Ah.
You have phone a friend. Again, self-explanatory. You have a friend?
Phone him.
Phone him. I mean, I'm assuming you have a friend who you can phone. If not, then I'll phone someone. We're going to go through our contacts each separately.
Okay.
The first person to pick up will just help you out if you need help with a question.
Okay, sounds good.
Another lifeline here, double dip. Now, this is one that isn't actually in the UK version.
Double dip.
It's in the US version.
I'm not even familiar with what this one is.
Well, essentially what it is that you get 2 chances at answering a question.
Oh, that might
so
be a newer
if you get a really hard question, you can 50-50 and then double dip. That way you're guaranteed an answer. But that's just a strategy in the playbook, not necessarily one you have to do. Double dip works as follows. You get a question, you think, oh my god, that might be too hard. I'm going to use double dip. You get an answer. If you get it wrong, you're allowed to do it again.
I do have to preemptively use my double dip, right? I can't get it wrong and then be like, oh wait, I want to double dip.
You have to preemptively use it, otherwise what the fuck are we doing here?
Okay, alright.
And there's a final 4th lifeline as well. It's called Host Hint.
Oh, okay.
That's why you asked me to give you a hint.
So that's like our equivalent here of Ask the Audience.
Essentially. Because we have no audience that we can ask.
Right, or at least not live.
No, it's just the two of us. So,
Yeah.
so I gotta put that in there. So you have 4 lifelines across 15 questions. Generally, you know what? If you ask nicely, you might be able to use one of these lifelines more than once. But, you know, there's still got to be some challenge here. I want you to win. Because I wrote 15 fucking questions, and I'll be damned if we don't read all of them. So...
And it's not like if I get one wrong, we have to stop.
I mean, we could just keep going.
Right.
Right. It would just, you
And
know,
we'll
gentleman's honor is on the cards here today. You're
of
not
course.
going to be looking up the answers to these.
Nope.
Because that wouldn't be fun.
No. It was,
It also wouldn't be fun if you just, you know, got the first one wrong and then we just went home. So...
What is a zombie? A vampire? Nope. See you later, everybody.
Oh, goodbye. And, of course, because, you know, we have to pad this out a little bit, there's some trivia with each of these questions as well. Just about zombies, spooky, scary things. You'll see what it's like. Now, the final caveat.
Yeah.
There are usually difficulty spikes in the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game.
Yes.
However, because I wrote these questions and I researched them myself, I'm unable to ascertain how difficult they're going to be to answer.
Right.
So we're doing it a little bit fast and loose here. I'm going to be giving you 15 categories of which the questions are based around. You get to pick each one by one, and then that will be your path to the $Zombillion, I'm guessing, is what we're going to be playing for here. $Zombillion?
Zombucks.
Zombucks, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So that's how it's going to be. So you don't actually know the categories at all.
No, not yet.
I'm going to send them to you now.
There it is. Okay.
So you have 15 potential questions across the various different disciplines.
Oh, no.
I say let's not waste any more time.
I can tell a couple of these are going to be difficult because I'm not as familiar with these mediums.
So, are you ready, Carmine?
Nope, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, fuck it, we're doing it live. Who wants to be a Zombillionaire? I actually went and downloaded all of the music from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I'm going to be putting it in the background of this, so
Oh, perfect.
that'll be fun. Okay, let's start out with question number 1, Carmine. What category are you picking?
I'm very curious to see where the category of UFC is going to go.
UFC! Nothing scarier than a couple of dudes just brawling out in the octagon, right?
Yup. I noticed you took your pants off. My balls was hot.
There's a zombie in there as well, also. No, yeah, that's also the common theme here. All the questions are about zombies, in some form or another. So,
I mean, if that wasn't made clear already.
there exists a song by popular Irish rock group, the Cranberries, known as Zombie. Are you familiar with this song, Carmine?
I am familiar with this song. I enjoy this song.
The question is, which UFC fighter enters the octagon to the song Zombie by the Cranberries? Is it A, Genki Sudo, B, Jung Chang Sung, C, Brian Choi, or D, Jay Kager?
Well, I know it's not D.
There's a theme here. A couple of these answers may or may not be obvious.
Okay, so I have to use my big boy brain here because I know there is a fighter whose nickname is the Korean Zombie.
Yeah?
So I'm guessing that's where this is going.
Mm.
Can you just read me the first 3 names again?
A, Genki Sudo, B,
No.
Jung Chan Sung, or C, Brian Choi?
Now, as a white man, this is difficult.
So you've ruled out Jay Kager entirely here.
Yes, because I'm familiar with Jake Hager. I know he comes out to Wild Boy and not Zombie by the Cranberries.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with B.
You're answering B, Jung Chan Sung. Is that your final answer?
I'm not confident, but yes.
What a way to start. And congratulations, you've just won 100 Zombucks!
good. Okay.
Do you want to know the fun fact for this particular question?
Yeah, actually.
The music video was banned by the BBC for showing children holding guns.
That tracks. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's also an Irish protest song about the IRA and the various terrorist acts that they constructed. So,
oh yeah, if you listen to that
no wonder
song,
the BBC wanted to put a can on that.
Yeah, if you listen to that song, it is very clearly like anti-violence, anti-war, anti-military kind of stuff.
Exactly. What's in your head? We'll never know. But for now, we know that you have 100 Zombucks.
Yay!
Let's move on to question number 2.
I'm gonna go with the category Yakuza.
Ooh, here we go. Yakuza, also known as Like a Dragon, Ryuga Gotoku. This is a series of video games starring Kiryu Kazuma. I've been playing the entire franchise since about May this year.
I am
a staple of my life so far.
I am kind of aware of most of what goes on in this series. I've only really watched through 2 of them. There's like 7.
Oh, there's more than that, buddy.
Well, like main games.
Yeah, there's more than that.
I do not know anything that has to do with zombies in them, so this should be interesting.
Well, this question is specifically about the spin-off title, the non-canon Yakuza Dead Souls.
Oh boy.
Which features a zombie army invading the town of Kamurocho, which is the main setting of a video game series. However, on which platform was the game released?
Oh gosh.
A. Arcade. B. PlayStation. C. Windows. Or D. Game Boy Advance.
Now, the rest of the Yakuza series is on PlayStation. But being a spin-off, that doesn't mean anything.
Well, the Yakuza series has had a majority of its spin-offs be deemed non-canon, or at least not important to the main story.
Right.
Of which there have been, I want to say off the top of my head, there have been 5. There have been 2 set in the historical old-timey Japanese times. There were another 2 that were released on the PSP, following a different character. And then, of course, there's the Judgment series, which follows, again, different character in Kamurocho. So...
yeah.
But I'm not the one being asked the question here. You're the one who's meant to expound upon the knowledge of the series.
Did you say already what this game is? Like, you just beat up zombies?
Yeah, well, essentially, it's a non-canon spin-off, purely because there's 4 playable characters. One of them is the antagonist of Yakuza 2, who died at the end of that game, but he was so popular with the fanbase, they resurrected him temporarily to be featured as a playable character in this campaign. And, of course, zombies. So it has to be non-canon, otherwise it would just make no sense.
4 playable characters is very arcadey.
Well, think about who publishes these games as well.
That is that Bandai?
No, Sega.
Sega.
That's why Kazuma Kiryu is in the intro to the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. He actually is.
So it was arcade, PlayStation, and what was the third one?
A. Arcade. B. PlayStation. C. Windows.
It's not Windows. Fuck.
Bear in mind, you do have your lifelines.
I hate to use one so early, but I'm gonna use double dip.
You're gonna use double dip on this one, eh?
Yeah, because I have it down to 2. So, and I can't.
Well, which 2 do you have it down to?
I think it's either arcade or PlayStation, and I'm leaning towards arcade, but I want to play it safe.
Do you officially want to use your double dip lifeline?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, double dip. You have a second chance at it, essentially, so what's your first answer?
I'm gonna say arcade.
That is incorrect, Carmine.
Okay.
Your double dip lifeline has been used.
Now I'm questioning everything. But I am gonna stick with my original second option and say PlayStation.
PlayStation. Final answer?
Yep.
I mentioned earlier that 2 of these spin-offs were released on the PSP.
Mm-hmm.
That's because all of the Yakuza games have been released on PlayStation.
Okay.
You have just won 300 Zombucks.
Alright, good thing I used that.
It's very interesting because a lot of the games that they released of this franchise are locked to their console.
Yeah.
Unless they get remastered. Which is what they're doing lately.
The Kiwami ones are on Xbox now, right?
Yeah, Kiwami are essentially remakes of the first 2 games that were on PS2 from the ground up, but then Yakuza's 3, 4, and 5 that were released on PS3 have just been remastered and re-released for the PS4.
Right.
And other Xbox and such, Windows, Steam, all of that stuff.
Yeah. But for a spin-off, I was like, there's no way it's Windows.
Yeah, Yakuza Dead Souls was a PS3 release, released in between Yakuza's 4 and 5.
There you go. Well,
Has since no plans to remaster, and maybe that's a good thing, because apparently it wasn't that good.
I mean, I'm not too surprised.
I mean, when you take a game that's based around beating people up with your fists and you just give them all guns, maybe something got lost there in that production.
Wait, they use guns?
Yeah, they all use guns. Kiryu has a sniper rifle.
I thought it was literally like you just punch the zombies.
No, Majima has guns, Akiyama has guns, Ryuji has an arm gun. It's nuts.
That's a missed opportunity. You should have just beat up the zombies.
I mean, you could have done. I don't know, I haven't played it. So maybe there's a mode where you can, but as far as I'm aware, they all use guns. So.
Alright, okay.
Zombies. So scary, so terrifying.
Yeah. They're the epitome of spook.
So what's your next category you're going to pick here, huh?
There's one I'm interested in seeing where this could possibly go, so I'm going to go with alcohol.
Alcohol. Question number 3.
I'm getting all the odd categories out of the way early.
The ones where you think you may not know.
Yeah.
Interesting strategy. What is the base spirit of a zombie cocktail? A. Gin. B. Tequila. C. Rum. Or D. Matt Damon.
I know you already told me that the fourth option's almost always going to be a joke answer, but like the fact that that one's not even in the same realm.
Do you want to know why? Because the movie Spirit, DreamWorks animated movie, the horse named Spirit is voiced by Matt Damon.
That's a good reference. I like that.
This is about a cocktail known as the Zombie, which was, fun fact, popularized at the New York World's Fair in 1939.
I have never heard of this cocktail, so...
But you do drink alcohol.
On occasion. Less so now.
You've been known to.
Yeah.
It's been documented online that you have.
Yes, it has been.
In the form of Let's Plays.
And a couple other things. Man, so gin, tequila, or rum. It really could be anything.
It could be Matt Damon.
It could be Matt Damon. Just squeeze
He's in every bottle.
Just like wring him out like a towel.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to guess on this one because I really have no clue. I'm gonna just say rum.
Well, hey, you do have lifelines still.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to use bunch too early. Like we're gonna.
If you don't know the answer, then I think that's a fair thing to use, huh?
Yeah, but this one's so like.
But you could get it wrong, and it would be question 3 where you fuck up, and that's no fun.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, there's a saving grace for me in that it's not a ranking of difficulty, like, oh, I got the third easiest question wrong. Like, it's just, I picked this category.
Plus, you know what? There is really no logic to this. It really is just, if you know the drink, then you know the base spirit.
Right. So, and there's no guarantee, like, if I phoned somebody that they would know of it.
You could use 50-50.
Yeah, but even then, I don't think that would help me too much.
Get rid of Matt Damon. That's
yeah. Oh,
that's really
tripping me up. I'm gonna just say rum.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct!
Okay.
You have just won 500 Zombucks.
I was kind of tossed up between that and gin, because tequila didn't seem right, but...
Truth be told, I'd never even heard of this until I googled it, so...
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I'm kind of interested to see what the rest of it is.
Apparently Ellie likes it.
Oh, she's had one.
Oh yeah, they always order it when they go to a Slug and Lettuce establishment.
Huh. I'll have to see what they think of it.
For those in the UK, you know where to go to get your zombie drink on.
I'm kind of curious about this drink now.
I mean, I don't even know.
Yeah, you've never drank a drop of alcohol in your life.
Completely out of my realm there.
So, all right, well, glad I got that one.
There you go.
Let's see, what do I want to do next? How about... Because now we're just kind of into the normal stuff. That's pretty, like, straightforward. Yeah, I get why this is zombies. I'm going to go MCU.
MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
This is a question about the What If series.
Okay, I watched that, so I should be prepared for this.
Of course, episode number 4 is about what if zombies, taken from the MCU comics, the Marvel Zombie Universe.
Mm-hmm.
However, which of the following characters is not voiced by their usual MCU actor? Is it A, Bruce Banner, B, Vision, C, Spider-Man, or D, Kurt?
I forgot for a second that the fourth answer was a joke, and I was like, who the fuck is Kurt?
Everyone knows Kurt.
For
those who don't know, Kurt is one of the characters from the Ant-Man series of films, portrayed by David Dalmatian. The Russian guy.
Oh, okay.
Baba Yaga, you know.
Baba Yaga.
Also portrayed Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad movie.
Oh, it's been a minute since I've seen that episode. Let me try to logic this out. I think Bruce is voiced by Mark Ruffalo in that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Holland and Paul Bettany. Who's more likely to have been too busy to show up?
Well, it's not necessarily a question of who's been busy or not with this, sometimes.
Yeah.
It could be a question of licensing, perhaps.
Oh.
Shit. I gave away a hint and I didn't even mean to.
I'm going to go ahead and say Spider-Man was not voiced by Tom Holland in this episode.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You seem pretty confident in this one.
I mean, I was leaning towards him anyway before you said that. Because, like, he's been in so much shit, I literally thought, like, he was probably too busy to do it. And I can't remember how he sounds in the episode, but I was pretty sure it wasn't him. And I could see Paul Bettany showing up for it.
Well, you are correct. You have just won 1,000 Zombucks.
Woo! Yeah,
yeah, for those who maybe don't get the implication there, but I fucking let loose like a idiot. But Spider-Man has the issue with Sony, obviously, being portrayed by Tom Holland in certain things. You can only be licensed for certain projects.
I hadn't even considered that that's why he wasn't in that episode.
But yeah, Bruce Banner, Vision, and Kurt were all voiced by their usual MCU actors.
Was Kurt in that episode? I don't remember him in that episode.
Yeah, he was apparently in it.
Wow, that's funny.
I also do not remember, but apparently he was in it, so...
That's really funny. All right.
There you go.
Let's see. All right, the rest of the stuff's pretty straightforward zombie stuff. I keep saying that, and then, like, I said MCU.
This is about zombies, if you couldn't already tell. There's a theme here.
I like how in the, like, right before that last category, I was like, oh, yeah, this is all pretty normal zombie stuff. I'm going to go with Marvel.
I mean, hey, it's a pretty recent development, to be fair.
Yeah,
I've never actually read any of the MCU zombie or Marvel zombie comics, rather.
Yeah, if you had asked me about the comics, I would have had a harder time, because I haven't read those either.
Nah, that's more of a question for Liam, I would say. But I'll meet your friend Liam, who's very much into his comic books, but neither us. Couldn't be us.
I'm going to go with a category where I've actually been playing this game a little bit recently, and so I'm going to say Minecraft.
Minecraft. You know, this is the highest selling video game of all time.
I believe it.
It's sold over 200 million units.
Well, also because like everybody who plays it like a lot, like they own it on like 6 different fucking platforms.
You didn't have to call me out like that. I've bought this game 3 times.
I've bought it a couple times. I bought it on Xbox. I bought it on PC multiple times because my original purchase didn't carry over to a new computer.
And you know the second highest selling video game of all time?
Huh. Is it like an MMORPG like World of Warcraft?
Close, kind of. It's Grand Theft Auto 5.
Why is that close?
Well, it's a role-playing game.
Yeah, I guess so.
Of sorts. And that sold 170 million units. So
there's GTA
whole
Online, I suppose.
30 million units behind Minecraft.
Damn.
So there's an extremely wide fan base. It's been popular since about the 2010s. We all know this. However, do you know the answer to this question?
Let's find out.
What was the name of the kid that needed more dedicated wham for the server?
Oh, fuck.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, shit. I only know
Was
him
it
as...
A, Sky Does Minecraft? B, Ender Creeper 23? C, Super Kai 64?
Okay.
Or D, Wambo?
I was gonna say... if the joke answer is now Wambo, I'm gonna be upset.
To save you from the convention.
It was C. What was it? Super Kai something?
Oh, okay, so immediately you already know this.
I forgot it until I heard it, and then I remembered.
I feel like we need to give this question a bit of context.
So
saying, what was the name of the kid that needed more dedicated wham? What does that mean, sir?
Also, I love how the question itself has nothing to do with zombies in Minecraft.
Oh, yes, we should mention. Zombies are a common enemy type in Minecraft.
I thought that's where this was gonna go.
So that's where it's, what question could I fucking ask? What color is his shirt? Like, what?
Maybe, I don't know.
There's no question you can ask about that. But no, that's how this is zombie-related. But
to give context to this question, one of my favorite videos that exists on the internet is from, I believe, the first Minecraft convention.
Yeah, Minecon or whatever it was called.
Yeah. There's a kid who... they're at a panel. And I don't even remember what the panel's for exactly, but...
I think it has the developers of a game there, basically.
Something like that. And the kid comes up because it's like a Q&A portion of the panel, and he asks on the mic, he says, how much dedicated wham do I need to have for a server? And one of the people up on the panel's like, I'm sorry, what? And the kid goes, how much wham do I need to add to the server?
Poor kid's trying to say dedicated RAM. But what comes out is dedicated wham.
Dedicated wham.
To add to the server.
To server.
Oh, we're kind of bullying this poor child.
I don't ever want to come across like I'm bullying that kid because I feel so terrible. He must have got so much shit when that video came out, but like, it's so funny.
It's so funny.
It's
dedicated
so
wham.
My favorite thing about it is when they say what, and he goes, like, bitch, you know what I said.
Yeah. Or, I don't know, he's just breathing heavy because he's nervous. He's talking to Notch,
like,
or whatever his name is.
How much wham?
Wham. Dedicated wham.
But anyway, yes, to answer the question, C.
Saying Super Kai 64, is that your final answer?
Yes.
You've just won 2,000 Zombucks.
I was so fucking nervous when you first asked because I was like, all I can think of is Wambo. I don't remember what his name is.
My favorite thing about this is that I maybe included Ellie's gamer tag as one of the answers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Ender Creeper 23, some kind of variation of their Steam handle.
That's fucking great. I love that.
When I was trialing these questions with them, they were just like, oh, fuck you. Put that in there. Okay, so 4 questions answered. You have 2,000 million Zombucks, and you have 3 lifelines left. 3 whole lifelines left.
Yeah, and we're 5 questions in.
Exactly. So what are you picking? What's the next one?
Let's see. I'm going to go with Scooby-Doo.
Where are you?
Scooby-Doo.
He's currently on Zombie Island.
Oh, I love that movie.
Now, this is a very rare instance in the Scooby-Doo mythos where it features actual supernatural creatures.
Yeah, it wasn't a
rather
dude
than
in a
just
mask.
masked people.
These were legitimate monsters.
These were actual zombies, like in a bayou type setting.
And
It was
also
on an
like,
island, oddly enough, zombie
and
island.
also like werecats.
What could possibly be on this island, Carmine?
A lot of zombies.
The cyber ghost. Question is, in what year did the movie release?
Oh shit.
Is it A, 1998, B, 2000, C, 2002, or D, 2004?
Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm not good with like movie years in general, let alone fucking Scooby-Doo movies. I'm gonna... What are the lifelines I have left?
So you currently have 50-50, phone a friend, and host hint. Even though I've been more than generous with some of these about giving you hints.
Yeah. Technically, though, I have not officially used it like in Aladdin.
Alright, you bad boy. But no more freebies.
50,
Again, it's not really much logical deduction you can use here. It is
Yeah.
either you even know when this movie released or you do not.
50-50 is not going to help me, and I don't think anybody I could call would know it, so I'm going to ask for a hint. Officially.
You're using your official host hint lifeline, eh?
Yes.
You might as well have 5 of them, knowing me, but anyway. So looking at these years, you got to think about the quality of the animation.
Yes, it was very good.
So I don't know how much you remember about the Scooby-Doo movies and how they looked, but Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Ghost, Cyber Chase, whatever that movie was called, you know, with the spindly Johnny as the villain.
Yeah, I love that one as well.
That one came out after this. Let me just double check my source here.
I would have guessed the other way around.
Okay, so Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase was released in 2001. If you compare the aesthetics between the two movies, you can definitely tell that Cyber Ghost was in 2001.
I see.
So that basically leaves you with 2 options. It's either A, 1998, or B, 2000. Using logic deduction there, would it
Yeah.
really be logical that they would release 2 Scooby-Doo movies in the span of a year?
Yeah, I guess...
That's just my hint.
I guess I'm gonna go with A, 1998.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I think so.
It's very good you have me as a friend, eh? You have just won 5,000 Zombucks.
I don't think I would have guessed that, though, originally. Like, if I didn't go with the hint.
If it were me being asked this, I would have either said maybe 2000 or 1998. Because again, the animation quality, if you look between those 2 films, you can definitely tell one of them was made in the 90s, one of them was made in the 2000s.
When it comes to, like, shading, yeah.
Shading, that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember...
Also, the Cyber Ghost movie is just terrible. Like,
I like that
it's just a
movie.
bad movie.
I liked it.
It just made no sense, really.
But that's what I liked about it. It was goofy.
I mean, yeah, it's goofy, but compared to like the actual terror that you experience when you watch the Zombie Island movie,
True. Like,
I was scared of that
genuinely-
movie when I was a kid.
And there's that song in it. I can't remember how it goes now, but it's so fucking good.
Whoa, going on a zombie island. I know what it is. I know what the song is. I just can't.
It just sounded
tell
like
you.
Machine Gun Kelly doing it. Like,
Misery business.
yes.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that's too generous. It was more like whoa. Anyway, less said about that guy, but better.
Okay.
You got the 5,000 Zombucks. What are you spending it on?
Tickets to Disneyland.
Oh boy, Disneyland, can I come?
No.
Never gets old.
Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do next? We still have Walking Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Resident Evil, Left 4 Dead.
A load of dead things. All of them dead. God help us.
Let's do FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ooh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe thinking, is this all ghosts? Why is this about zombies? Well,
Yeah.
a deeper part of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. There is a character by the name of Michael Afton, who reanimates after dying, as depicted in the Sister Location video game.
Yes.
Therefore, he is a zombie.
That counts.
It does count, for me at least. I think the literal definition of a zombie is if you continue living after you die. That's basically a zombie, right?
I like it as that sentence. That's a good sentence for it.
That is what it is.
If you keep living after you die.
People die when they are dead.
The
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Speaking of this franchise, how many months were there between the release of the first and fourth games?
Oh,
A,
Jesus. 8.
B, 9. C, 10. Or D, 11.
Wow.
Yeah, the first 4 games of this series came out within a year.
Oh, Jesus.
Imagine how crazy that is. Like, Crash Bandicoot took, 3 years for the first 3 games.
The fourth one's the one that, takes place in a house, right?
Yeah, that's the one with the ambiguous protagonist. No one really knows who it's meant to be. Whether it even takes place in reality or not.
Yeah, you're in a kid's bedroom.
Yeah, I never really enjoyed that from a gameplay mechanics standpoint, and it kind of just... You can tell the lore just went off a cliff with that game.
Yeah. As far as answering this, I have no fucking clue. I did not remember that they came out so close together.
Well, it was like Fever Pitch. It was the most popular thing in 2015.
I mean, I can't imagine it at 4 games in 8 months. I almost out of just logistically thinking about it, I can't imagine it being anything less than 10, so I'm gonna go with 10.
Is that your final answer?
Same as the first question. I'm not confident about it, but yes.
You are incorrect, Carmine. You have lost 5,000 Zombucks.
Oh, man. There goes Disney World.
The correct answer was 11.
Really?
Yeah, 11 months.
Wow, one of the curveballs.
I mean, the first one came out about maybe July of 2014. And then ended with the fourth one coming out maybe June 2015, roughly.
That was a harsh lesson to learn. The fourth answer's not always a joke.
Indeed. I mean, I'm not always going to be the clown. I'm not here for you to laugh at me. I'm here to make a quiz.
It's Sam Joe Pesci Brooks.
So we're going to be continuing this because, as I've said, I put the fucking effort in.
Yes.
You just lost all your money.
Right, so now I'm starting from 0. Alright, fair. That's fair.
I don't want to blame but myself.
Let's do a category that I know what it is, but I've never experienced it, so I'm not confident. Lollipop Chainsaw.
This is a game made by Suda51.
Yeah.
Famous for the No More Heroes series and other such frivolities.
Yes.
His first ever game that he worked on was actually a Fire Pro Wrestling game.
Oh shit, was that him?
Super Fire Pro Wrestling 3 Final Bout is his first credit in the video games industry.
That's hilarious.
So Lollipop Chainsaw, you don't know anything about this game?
Well, I know the premise. You play as a cheerleader with like a severed head that talks to you and hangs out with you and hangs off your belt, and you use a chainsaw to kill zombies. I don't know anything more than that.
That is what it is. The basic plot is you are Juliet Starling, portrayed by Tara Strong. There's a zombie apocalypse in middle America, basically.
Yeah.
Very fancy, popular high school cheerleader has a jock boyfriend. He gets bitten by a zombie in the first act, so she chops off his head with a chainsaw and sticks him on her side, and he becomes like a little companion throughout the game.
Yeah.
She's from a family of supernatural fucking style zombie hunters and shit.
Ah.
You go through and you fight zombies with a chainsaw. It's really got a really good aesthetic. And I'm so excited that they've announced this as a remake, relaunch, whatever it is, for new consoles now.
That's cool. Yeah, and for anyone who's on the like kind of nicher sides of TikTok, like there's a sound going around that's from this game where it's like, "What's your favorite color, Chris?" Blue. No, green. That's cool. I fucked up. It's yellow.
Yeah, like the game is full of fun lines like that. It's actually very enjoyable to play. It's on
Yeah.
PS3, sadly, locked behind that vault until the remaster comes out. But that's not what I want to know.
Right.
Can you tell me which film director is credited as a writer for the game?
Oh no.
Is it A. Edgar Wright, B. Joss Whedon, C. James Gunn, or D. David Lynch?
James Gunn would be very on brand.
Wouldn't it just?
Edgar Wright is also believable.
Isn't it just?
Joss Whedon, not so much.
Who would have thought? David Lynch.
I don't think David, as great as that would be, I don't think he was involved.
One of my things that I'm almost certain we're never going to get, and I'm upset, is a David Lynch directed video game.
That would be so great.
I mean, the closest we would ever get is Deadly Premonition.
Just have him write like the story. Just have him write it.
I mean,
And,
yeah,
like,
you
and
had it with
supervise.
George R.R. Martin. He wrote the story for the fucking that game.
The Game of Thrones Telltale game.
Yeah, no. Elden Ring.
George R.R. Martin wrote Elden Ring?
Almost certain.
That's insane.
Almost certain he did. Yeah.
Joss Whedon. No.
Fuck Joss Whedon. Just throwing that out there. Fuck Joss Whedon.
Did he like do something, or you just don't like his movies?
Both.
Okay, what did he do?
He's a scumbag who assaults women and
Oh.
harasses them on set.
That's not great. Don't do that.
Yeah. And he also wrote a bad plot point in Avengers Age of Ultron, so fuck him.
So is it James Gunn or Edgar Wright? I can't stop thinking about how perfect it feels to be James Gunn. So I'm gonna go ahead and say James Gunn.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. I know I have lifelines that I could like try and maybe confirm this with, but I just want to use this.
I can tell you now, because I've pre-used these lifelines for these questions. If you used 50-50, you would have eliminated Joss Whedon and David Lynch.
Okay, great. So that wouldn't have helped me.
You answered James Gunn.
Yeah.
And that is correct. You have won 2 Zombucks.
The scaling of this feels a little off, but
You also lost all your money in the last question. This isn't this isn't a real thing here. We're just playing it fast and loose.
that's true. That's true.
But yeah, James Gunn, credited as a writer. Sadly, neither Suda51 nor James Gunn are going to be involved with the remaster of this game. So
that feels like a mistake.
who knows what all that will be, even if it will be good. But still, I have a PS3 and I have the disc still. Lucky me.
That's great. Let's see. We're getting into some pretty just normal traditional zombie stuff now.
Currently sitting at 2 Zombucks.
So I'm going to go with a couple categories in a row here that are not zombie movies or games. And I'm going to start with Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie is a musical artist.
Yep.
You know he had an album called The Electric Warlock Acid Witch Satanic Orgy Celebration Dispenser?
I didn't know that, but I'm really glad I do now.
You do know it now. He's also directed several movies.
He has?
Oh yeah, he has a whole cinematic universe. I think it's called like the Firefly universe or something like that. Not like the Joss Whedon show, a different thing.
Okay.
It's got House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, a third movie that no one liked. He also did the Halloween film that came out in 2007.
That's right, he did do that.
Yeah, he's a very spooky, scary kind of guy, is Rob Zombie. If that is in fact his real name.
I was just going to say, how fortunate is it that he was born with the name Rob Zombie?
And his first band was White Zombie.
That's great.
Certain song of his has gone viral on TikTok lately. Namely, Dragula.
Oh, yeah.
Question is, complete the lyric to Dragula.
Oh.
Dead I am the one, exterminating sun, slipping through the trees. Is it A, strangling the breeze, B, fondling the knees, C, mangling the cheese, or D, can't wake up?
None of those sound right except for A, so I'm going to go ahead and say A.
You want to give us a little rendition?
No.
Well, you're no fun, you know that?
Because I know the part of the song you're talking about. It's like...
Dead I am the one, exterminating sun, fondling my knees, I can't wake up. Deep river ditches and burns every day.
In the back of my Dracula.
It's a good song.
It is a good song.
Even if the lyrics make no sense.
Yeah, I never knew most of the lyrics, and so that's why, like, I'm not super confident about this one, but none of the other ones sound right, so.
Are you locking it in?
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in and say A. What was it again?
Strangling the breeze.
Yeah, that sounds about as close as I'm gonna get.
You've just won yourself 32,000 Zombucks.
Yay!
Be happy.
I am. It's great. That's a lot of Zombucks. What is the conversion rate of Zombucks to, like, US dollars?
I don't know. I live in the UK.
Okay, what's the conversion rate of Zombucks to pounds?
I don't know.
I don't know. I live in the UK.
We haven't figured it out yet. It's pending. The bank
okay.
doesn't know it exists yet.
That was good. I just realized we haven't had a ton of the fun facts, so was there one for this one?
Rob Zombie has an album called The Electric Warlock Acid Witch Satanic Orgy Celebration Dispenser.
I guess we've been getting some of them before the question. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, otherwise we have to shoehorn it in, and then it's no fun for anyone.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, continuing on the musical trend, my next category is going to be Mr. Michael Jackson.
Ah, Miracle Johnson, as he's known in the Yakuza verse.
Wait, really?
Yeah, did you not know about Miracle Johnson?
No.
There's a sub-story, or a series of sub-stories in the Yakuza 0, where a famous famous international pop star, Miracle Johnson,
Oh my god.
comes into Kamurocho.
Dude, that's
with
so
his
great.
with his director buddy Steven Spining. And you have to protect Miracle Johnson as he moonwalks down Kamurocho fighting off zombies.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking great.
Well, they're not zombies, they're actors portraying zombies for his music video shoot. And then at the end, he offers you a choice between two boxes, black or white.
Oh.
Do you get it?
Yep, I sure do.
Anyway, we're not talking about Miracle Johnson, we're talking about Michael Jackson.
And before your question, I have a question for you.
What?
What is it?
What do you want? Why are you interrupting the flow of a show?
Are you prepared to go on a boat trip?
Are there zombies?
Maybe. Which is why you should make sure you have all your boating essentials, including your engine, some paddles, and... What's that? Is that an anchor?
No, it's the voices in my head telling me that you should listen to this advertisement. Oh, fuck.
Sorry!
Oh, we have fun here.
That was the best one we've ever done. All right, let's go into the Miracle Johnson question.
Oh, shit, no, we need to calm down. Whew. Michael Jackson.
Yes.
That's scary on its own.
That's it. Moving on.
For the record, I'm a fan of his music.
Yeah, he's got some good songs.
He had one song, one very famous music video, by the name of Thriller.
Yes.
Doesn't ring any bells.
No, never heard of it.
The Library of Congress actually referred to the Thriller music video as the most famous music video of all time. Fun fact.
That tracks, yeah.
Yeah, obviously very famous. Michael Jackson is running around the town with his girlfriend after seeing a scary movie where he turns into a werewolf.
Yeah, I was going to say, interesting that that's in the zombie quiz because he's a werewolf.
Well, then he does, in the music video, turn into a zombie.
Oh, yeah, I guess,
and he dances with the zombies.
That's true, that's true.
It's a very famous music video.
Yeah. I have seen it once.
Once?
Yeah, only once.
It was enough.
It's very long.
So then you might struggle with this one. But can you tell me, who directed the Michael Jackson Thriller music video?
Oh, shit.
Was it A, Steven Spielberg?
Maybe.
B, John Landis?
Mm.
C, Martin Scorsese?
I don't think so.
Or D, Tommy Wiseau? You laugh at Martin Scorsese. He actually he did direct a Michael Jackson video.
Okay.
And so did Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, I want to
And funnily enough, so did John Landis.
So these are all potentially correct options.
And Tommy Wiseau as well, yeah. Fun fact, David Fincher also directed a Michael Jackson video.
Knowing how much of a perfectionist Michael Jackson was, the idea of him having to sit through something being directed by Tommy Wiseau is the funniest.
I feel you should be in the city, I should be zombies. It's a brilliant story.
Everyone say hello to the new Joker! Ah!
I don't think we should go with that.
I don't think that's a good idea, Tommy.
I don't like that idea.
I don't think this fits my vision, really, Tommy.
You're tearing me apart, Michael!
Oh, hi, Michael.
Hello, Mr. Jackson. You're my favorite customer.
You're my only customer, but you're also my favorite.
Thanks a lot, bye.
Thriller.
Thriller.
I want to say Thriller was Spielberg. I can't. It's like with the James.
Analyze the filmography of the directors here for a little bit.
See, I'm not as familiar with John Landis' style, and it doesn't feel like a Scorsese thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say Spielberg.
Well, let's explore it a little bit.
Stop answering so fast.
Let's give the audience time to fucking get ready. Yeah, to actually look up this question, I was doing research on his videography, and he's had so many different film directors direct his videos.
I believe that, yeah.
Which, yeah, to be fair, he's Michael Jackson is probably one of the most famous music artists of his time.
Or ever.
So, ever. It may be a slightly trick question, because Steven Spielberg, I don't think he ever directed a video, but he was at least in the video for Liberian Girl. Along with Dan Aykroyd and Paula Abdul. Did you ever think about that song as Librarian Girl? Or was that just me?
I don't think so, no.
And Michael Jackson's music videos obviously have... They're my favorite kind of music video, where they have a story and like a narrative.
Yeah, for sure. Thrillers, though, it's a little long.
It's not even his longest. Have you seen Bad? That's like a 10-minute movie.
Yeah, that's, yeah. But yeah, I remember watching it, I'm like, wow, we're like 3 minutes in, the song hasn't started.
It was actually 18 minutes looking at it. It's like the full thing, like fucking Wesley Snipes, and it's like a movie, basically, and then it's 3 minutes of a music video, and then it's,
thing, isn't there like a car crash?
I think there is.
Yeah.
He's like, if I ain't bad, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
So you're saying Spielberg never directed one? That's making me...
Shit.
It's making me question things.
Shit. I mean, hey, he may have. It might be possible.
I might be wrong.
It's entirely possible. But John Landis, you say you're not familiar with John Landis?
Not so much like his style. Like, I wouldn't be able to identify, oh, this is a John Landis style thing.
Well, he's quite infamous for his Twilight Zone movie death controversy.
That's true.
where he like had 3 actors, 2 of them children, beheaded by a helicopter.
Yeah, that's
spooky, scary.
I don't know if that's really so much a stylistic choice.
He did like Coming to America, Trading Places.
Yeah.
An American Werewolf in London.
Because I just think of the big sweeping like crowd shots in Thriller. I guess at this point I gotta go with Landis, because it just doesn't feel Scorsese. It doesn't feel Scorsese at all.
Are you locking in John Landis?
Well, let's see how many categories I have left. Maybe I'll use a lifeline.
I mean, you do still have fucking 3 of them, 2 of them.
Yeah, 2. I have 50-50 and...
I mean, though I'm hosting is apparently just for all of these, so... You still have 50-50 and you still have Phone a Friend. Do we have any friends? No. We're talking to our friends right now.
What? I don't even think Liam's, like, available right now.
The time in Australia is currently 3 in the morning.
Yep, so no. He's the only person I know that would, like, probably know this. Oh, maybe. No, I don't know if Brendan would know who directed it. Yeah,
it's up to you to try.
I don't think I'm going to phone a friend for this one.
You know who is available?
Who?
Andy Kwan.
He wouldn't know this.
But it would be funny.
Yeah, but I want help.
I've given you so much fucking help with this.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use a phone what's it called? A lifeline for that.
Phone a 50 friend double dip.
Phone a help.
Phone 50 friends. One of them has to know.
Call everyone you know.
Mom, who directed Thriller?
You know, she might know. But
if you called your fucking mother, just randomly, hey, I'm doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Who directed Thriller? You could be Regis Philbin. You wouldn't even know. Ignore that it's your caller ID calling. It's Regis Philbin.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be. Yeah, I'll go with Landis.
You've just won 64,000 Zombucks.
I wonder if there were people listening to this being like, don't fucking say Spielberg, you moron.
Well, as I've said, Steven Spielberg, he starred in the Liberian Girl music video. Martin Scorsese directed Bad, the 18-minute video.
That makes sense.
What a surprise. And I did say that John Landis directed An American Werewolf in London. That's probably the biggest fucking hint I could have given you.
That makes sense.
And, you know, Tommy was a funny meme, so...
funny joke.
Funny joke.
Okay, so let's see. What do I have left?
So you're currently sitting on, like, maybe 100,002 Zombucks at the moment. You could buy a lifeline back if you wanted.
Oh, is that a thing? Is that a mechanic in this?
Why not?
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Just thought of it just now. Fuck it.
I'll keep that in mind. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories left. So they're all pretty straightforward zombie mediums. I'm going to go with the one I'm least familiar with and say Night of the Living Dead.
This is, of course, a very classic zombie film.
Yeah, like...
The word zombie is never actually used in the film.
Yeah, what do they call it? Just like the...
Things. Those things.
Yeah.
It's also in the public domain.
I guess so, yeah, at this point.
But even when it came out, it was almost immediately in the public domain because of a mishap with the credits.
That's hilarious.
I think it's something like they forgot to include a certain part of the credits or even any credits. And so, by that technicality, it was included in the public domain. Hence why there's been like 50 million different Of the Living Dead movies.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead and all that shit.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good movie.
It is. I love it.
My cousin is actually featured on the box art for it.
Really?
Yeah, one of my distant cousins. He's a interviewer guy. He interviewed the director as a zombie, and he was an extra in the movie.
That's awesome.
That's very fun. Yeah, and he's on the cover as well.
That's really cool.
But Night of the Living Dead.
Yes.
Released in the 60s. They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I've never seen it. But what do they use to substitute blood for the camera?
Oh, gosh.
Is it A, chocolate syrup. B, jelly. C, gravy. Or D, blood. Oven substitutes blood, quite like blood.
Like George Romero just comes up. He's like, "I'm gonna slice my hand open and just like rub it on your face for a second."
Throw it at you. Yeah. Like one of my favorite Simpsons jokes is cows don't look like cows on film. You have to use horses. They're just painting a horse. Cow colors.
The chocolate syrup I know was used in Psycho, which makes me think it's a red herring.
Well, both of them were made a similar time, I think, in the 60s. So.
Yeah. Jelly or gravy?
I mean, jelly.
We
have different meanings of the word jelly, don't we?
Are we using your definition or my definition when you put that as an answer?
Well, I wrote the questions for you, forgetting that there was a different word or different meanings rather for this one word.
What do you?
I was mainly thinking of the jello, I suppose you would call it. Gelatinous cubes.
I see.
More often than not, red. You ever wonder why jello is mostly red?
It's not. It comes in all colors.
Except black.
There's no black in a rainbow.
Fuck. Is gravy different over there?
I don't think so.
What is gravy?
Gravy is brown.
What is gravy?
It's a brown, thick kind of sauce, I guess, that usually goes over...
like beef?
That usually goes over beef or poultry.
Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
Because you have biscuits and gravy, which is...
That's a different... That's a sausage. That's a sausage gravy, and that's white.
See, sausage gravy. I don't know what that is.
It's more... Well, no, other brown gravy is flour-based as well. I don't know.
No one knows. Blood for a camera. Bearing in mind it's filmed in black and white.
Yeah.
So color doesn't really have any bearing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, maybe it does.
Well...
A lot of fun fact is that mostly, a lot of red was used in the silent era.
That makes sense.
Because it made it, like, the color popped out a bit differently, I think.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or if they wanted to, like, simulate what red would be, they'd use a different color. Like yellow or something, I think. There's a fun fact in there somewhere if you can find it, folks. It's like there's the early episodes of WandaVision that were in black and white. You think she's wearing red when actually she's wearing a different color or something.
Oh, I did not know that.
Or maybe it's meant to look black, so they use red. I'm not smart, alright? I wrote this question, at least. So let's focus on that.
Let's see. So now I'm kind of torn between...
For blood.
You said your 50-50s were predetermined, right?
Yeah.
Do I want to use it now?
Depends on if you're torn between two answers or not, really, doesn't it?
There's a chance it's going to be super not helpful.
Well, what are you thinking?
I'm torn between, at this point, chocolate syrup and gravy, and I'm leaning towards gravy.
You really think gravy would be used?
Maybe, if it's thick enough.
Well, that's the thing. Gravy has a wildly different consistency.
That's true.
Sometimes it could just be water.
Ah, fuck.
Chocolate syrup, on the other hand.
Pretty consistent.
You said that it was used in Psycho.
Yep.
Fucking host hint lifeline been used like 10 times now.
I know. Yeah, I don't want to risk 50-50 being not helpful and then missing out on it later.
Do you have some Zombucks in the bank, though?
I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna go with... Fuck, I'm gonna go with chocolate syrup.
You have just won 5,000 Zombucks.
And you're doing the Regis Philbin, like, pause, too, which is killing me.
Yeah, we have to do this. We're either gonna do this or we're not, right? We're not here to fuck around. We're here to have a fucking legitimate quiz, alright?
Yeah, no, it's real good. Okay, I'm glad I I took some
Every
time
time
with
there's
that
a
one.
pause, I just hear the doo 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 in my head.
I'm glad we got through the different definitions of jelly because I really was thinking about that one at first.
I mean, jelly and jam, like we just call it jam. Like it's jam and jelly are two different things here.
Technically, we use both. They're
It's
slightly
weird that
different.
you use both.
They're slightly different. I don't ask me how.
Like for me, jelly is jello, the gelatin, and then
Yeah.
jam is the strawberry fruit preserves. So
That's
that's
fair.
how our mind works.
But yeah, all right, cool. So that one worked out. Let's see. What do I want to do next?
I mean, you do have your phone a friend lifeline and your 50-50.
Yeah. I'm going to go with a movie that I really like, but I haven't seen in a long time. And I'm going to go with Zombieland.
Zombieland I've seen maybe 2 or 3 times.
I think I only watched it once, but I remember a lot about it because I really liked it.
Well, here's hoping you do.
Yeah.
As we all know, the movie opens with a character of Columbus giving his survival rules.
Yes.
Which rule is the 3rd rule of Columbus's survival rules?
Fuck.
A. Cardio. B. Double tap. C. Beware of bathrooms. Or D. Don't make a pilot episode.
Okay, so I definitely remember all 3 of those first rules. The 4th one I don't think was in the movie.
Now, that was a case of real life advice there. Because as we all know, Zombieland was supposed to have a television series, I think commissioned by maybe Amazon.
Oh, that's
something
right.
like that. But then the pilot got immense backlash. So much backlash that it was cancelled. And it's never going to be done.
That's crazy.
Even the creator was like, wow, fuck, alright, fine, I guess. But yeah, famous zombie movie, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, motherfucking Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh yeah, it was Jesse Eisenberg. For some reason I thought it was Michael Cera, but you're right.
And then the other one, the little girl, I don't know.
Yeah. Twinkies. Bill Murray's in it
There
for
was a
like
dog
2
all
seconds.
along.
Pretty sure cardio is rule number 1.
Interesting.
That is the worst response you could have given me. I definitely
So
remember.
realistically, you have 3 options here, 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
The question is, which rule is the 3rd of Columbus's survival rules?
I feel like, or was it bathrooms was number 1? Because I'm trying to remember how the scene plays out where that happens. Is it like he gets cornered in a bathroom and then he runs and that's cardio?
Well, I can tell you how the scene plays out if you want.
No.
They're all self-contained. They don't have an overarching narrative besides the zombies.
Oh, okay.
I think cardio is just somebody running. Maybe there's
I think it's like a
funny
football
instance
field,
of a
right?
fat
Like he's
man is
across
running and
like
be, he's so fat he can't run. He has no cardio.
I think he's like running across a football field or something.
Yeah, I want to say that sounds right. Man, I don't remember double tap, but obviously the rule is shoot them in the head twice.
Yeah, just to make sure.
First time they may not go all the way. And beware of bathrooms. You have the guy who's in School of Rock, played the roommate.
Oh yeah.
He's in the gas station bathroom, and he's like, "Oh, I'm having a shit. Can you stop banging on the door?" And a zombie crawls under the door and eats him.
Yeah, because he's got nowhere to go.
Beware of bathrooms. A couple other rules are like seatbelts. Wear them, I suppose. I mean, that's just a rule for general existence. But
Damn.
which rule is the 3rd of Columbus's survival rules?
I'm gonna use 50-50.
You want to use 50-50?
Yeah, I think I have to.
Here, the computer will now take away 2 wrong answers.
Yes. So what am I left with?
Oh, yeah. Again, there's no computer. You can't...
I can't say anything.
It is not cardio.
It is not cardio.
And it isn't don't make a pilot episode.
That's not helpful.
Your potential answers are either double tap or beware of bathrooms.
I feel like double tap was later. I'm gonna go. Fuck.
Turmoil. Trying like this means anything.
How much would it cost me to buy back Double Dip?
1 million Zombucks.
I don't have that many.
You have 999,998. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Double Tap.
You said that might be later.
As in, like, not the second. Because I still feel like cardio was the first.
We've already ruled out cardio.
Right.
I can tell you that is the first rule.
Okay. Yeah,
Would double tap be the second?
I'm gonna go with double tap as the third rule.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You're an idiot!
Damn it.
It is not double tap!
Damn it was bathrooms?
Beware of bathrooms. Hence why it was the third possible answer.
Yeah, but I felt like you were trying to trick me with that.
Double two.
Yeah, I know, but that felt like misleading.
Why would I ever mislead you?
Have you listened to this podcast?
No. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
We do shit like this.
Yeah, alright. Fuck.
You have lost all your money. Mr. Shakedown came in and took all your Zombucks.
No, not Mr. Shakedown.
He's gonna get you.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Well,
That's his Zombucks now. He's gonna use it to become the apex organism.
I'm down to 3 categories.
And you have phone a friend still.
I do still have phone a friend.
Please, God, just use it. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, I don't know who I would call for these 3 categories, but I guess it depends on the questions. Well, I'm going to go with a series I'm at least semi-familiar with next. I'm going to go with Left 4 Dead 2.
Specifically Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, that's the category.
Specific game in the Left 4 Dead franchise by Valve. Makers of Portal, Half-Life, etc.
Yep.
Super fucking fun game.
It's great.
Did you know that the UK version of the box art was changed to avoid controversy?
Oh.
If you don't already know, the Left 4 Dead 2 box art contains a severed arm and hand with a couple of the fingers bitten off. Usually 3 of them.
So
show the index finger and the middle finger.
Yeah, holding up like 2. Like you hold up 2 fingers.
Like you hold up 2 fingers. Now, if you do that in the UK,
Yes.
that's generally considered a sign akin to the middle finger.
Yes.
So they flipped it around for the UK audience. So that you're looking at the palm rather than the back of the hand. So it looks like a peace symbol.
That makes sense. Kinda.
You play this game?
Yeah.
When was the last time you played it?
When we played it together.
Oh my god. Okay then.
It's been a minute. It's
been like 5 years.
Yeah.
How many types of special infected are there in the game?
Fuck.
Is it A, 5, B, 6, D, 7, no, C, 7, or D, 8?
Okay, so let me rattle off as many as I can remember. There's the...
Well, there you go. Yeah, let's rattle them off, shall we?
There's the tank. There's the witch. There's the spitter. There's the boomer. Okay, boomer. There's the grabby hand guy slamming.
Do you mean the charger?
Yes. I don't remember all their names.
That
There's
must be the fellow who masturbates all day long.
there's the there's the smoker. There's
It's the most disgusting one, I think.
he's the one that like grabs you with like his tongue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's already 6. There's gotta be something else. Tank witch, boomer spitter, charger smoker. Oh, the jockey.
Mm.
So I'm down to 7 or 8 now. Is there anyone else?
I could help you here.
Could I phone you as a friend?
We're on the phone now.
Let's see. I'm trying to, because I played this game a bunch, like in like high school.
I think once it goes above like 6 is when memory starts to fuck you up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like not confident that there's another one, but
Which ones have you named so far?
Tank, Witch, Boomer, Spitter, Charger, Smoker, Jockey.
So that's 7.
Yeah. What is the
Boomers
spitter?
are disgusting.
What does the Spitter look like?
Spitter is like
Because I remember the name, but I don't remember what it looks like.
Spitter is like I think it's a lady with like a white vest on with a really long neck.
Okay.
Like black hair.
Because I was remembering
Really
one
long
that
tongue.
I was remembering one that looks like kind of like that, and I'm like, is that a different one or is that the Spitter? So all right.
That's when they spit out a lot of acid.
Yeah. I can't remember. If
How
there's
many
any-
times did you startle the witch on purpose?
On purpose? Almost never.
At least once.
Did I?
There's recorded evidence of this, in fact.
Did I startle it on purpose?
You say you didn't, but I know you fucking did. I still hold this grudge 5 years later.
My favorite's still the bit with the charger.
I'm sure it was great for you. One for me getting charged.
I got such a perfect view of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. It was great.
I can't remember if there's any more. God damn it.
I mean, if you were asking me, I'd remember like the core 5 from like the first Left 4 Dead game.
Yeah.
Because there was only 5 in the first one.
Because I think the Spitter and the Charger were new to 2, right?
If only there was a way where I could potentially find out this information and make sure that I made the question correctly.
Well, I mean, we've already got 7, so...
Host hint, fuck it, go. Da-da-da-da. So, from the first game, I remember you had the Boomer, Smoker, Hunter,
Hunter! It's
Tank.
8!
and Witch.
I forgot
So those
about
are
the
the main-
Hunter.
I always think, like, the Smoker was in the first game.
For some
Oh,
reason,
he was, yeah.
For some reason, I had the Hunter and the Jockey combined in my head. So it's 8. All right, cool. D.
You're locking it in?
Yes.
You just won 1,000,000 Zombucks.
I got it all back in one.
You took back your money from Mr. Shakedown, who was apparently me.
Oh my god. I can't believe I forgot the Hunter.
He's the guy in the hoodie.
Yeah. Because I remember him jumping around, and I remember the Jockey kind of doing a similar thing, and so I had them like mixed up or combined in my head.
One of them rides you like a jockey, and one hunts you down like a hunter.
Yeah, and then he pounces on you and he starts clawing on you. That's right. Okay.
There.
That's right. Oh man. Now I missed the game.
We should play it a little bit.
We should do that. So now I'm down to...
Even though I don't have it anymore.
I think I would have to re-download it too.
Yeah, literally.
So now I'm down to 2 categories. And I'm not intimately familiar with either of these. I'm only surface level familiar with them.
Well, the next question brings you up to 50 million Zombucks. And then your final question, because you've had an unbroken chain so far. Nothing incorrect at all.
No, not at all.
Final questions for a Zombillion Zombucks.
All right. Okay, cool. So
2 questions left, eh?
I'm gonna... It doesn't really matter which one I go with at this point. I know about as much from both. So I'm gonna go with Resident Evil first.
Resident Evil.
I really only know anything from 4 and 7, and only a little bit of 7.
That's interesting.
And some stuff from 8 because of memes, but yeah.
Obviously, we know this game is named differently in Japan.
Yeah. What is it called?
It's called Biohazard.
Biohazard, that's right.
Which is actually the subtitle for the 7th Resident Evil game.
Yep.
It's very odd.
It is odd.
Yakuza has done the same thing, where it took the 7th game and it called it Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
It's just odd how that happened 2 times. In different franchises.
I know, 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
One with a zombie, one with a schizophrenic. However, there's been a lot of games in Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
How many mainline games are there in the franchise?
Now, this...
Is it A, 8?
I already know it's more than that.
B, 9?
Maybe.
C, 10? D, 24?
Okay, alright, well, I know it's not D. Okay, so definitely at least 9 because of 0.
These are mainline games, not remakes, not spin-offs.
Yeah. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0.
At the very least.
I hope 0 counts as mainline and I'm not a fucking idiot right now.
I mean, it is numbered. So.
See, then it gets into stuff like, I don't know, like, is Code Veronica considered mainline? Like, I don't know.
I don't know!
I don't know.
I mean, hey, that is a valid question, because there's just been a ton of different Resident Evil games.
I don't know who would know this either, because, like, Keelan's played some Resident Evil, but I don't know if he would know enough to know, like, how many mainline games there are and what's considered mainline.
He'd be like, what does mainline mean?
I don't know, I played the one with the zombies. Thanks, Keelan.
Maybe 4? You've played a few of them.
I've really only played 4 and 7.
And how far did you get with both of those?
Neither one very far.
There's a reason why I'm never buying you another video game ever again.
I'm gonna go back to 4, I promise.
No, you're not.
I am.
It's been like 3 years. You're not going back.
It hasn't been that long.
I accept it. I learned from my mistakes.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna play it.
Trying to get you to experience joy.
It was only like a year ago. Fuck, I don't know if there's anything else that's considered mainline. I guess mainline would just have to be the numbers, right? It would have to be. Otherwise, this is an asshole question.
I don't think it's an asshole question. I mean, if anyone's going to be an asshole, it's Capcom, right?
Oh, fuck. Is Code Veronica? I hear people talk.
Do you want me to tell you how many Resident Evil games there are? Just wholesale.
If it's just going to be a number, then no.
But what else would it be?
Because then that's not helpful.
How many games are there? Orange?
No, because then it's just not helpful if it's just telling me how many games exist. Because then that probably is closer to 24.
It's actually 30.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's not a game that's just called Raccoon City, is there?
There's Operation Raccoon City, which was released for the PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows, I think.
The fuck, is that mainline?
It wasn't very good. It almost killed... That was like one of the death knells of the franchise, because it came out just before number 6. Which was like the nail in the coffin for a little while.
Yeah, 5 and then 6 were bad, according to most fans.
Some people say 5 is good. I don't.
Yeah.
I played like the first half an hour and then I realized, oh, this isn't like 4. What am I doing?
At all.
No.
This is more akin to Call of Duty.
Yeah, almost.
That's the one that's in like Africa and the bad guy's like this weird giant mutated thing, right?
Yeah, and Chris punches a boulder. Which is then referenced in RE8. One of the villains says, "Oh, Chris, you boulder punching bastard!"
I'm stuck between 2 points here, where it's like there's only 9 numbered games, but that doesn't necessarily mean those are the only mainline games. I know it's not 24 and I know it's not 8, so I'm stuck between either C or B or C. 9 or 10.
Just 9 or 10.
10 would imply that there's only one other game that has a subtitle instead of a number that is considered mainline. I have no idea what that would be.
Well, a fun fact is that Resident Evil 8 isn't called Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, but
It's called Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, but it's the V and the I and the tall part of the L are all fucking a different color. It's 8.
Yes, but it does lend credence to the idea that there are other mainline games that may not be numbered in such a way.
Yeah.
Is 0 a number when you think about it?
It is. It definitely is.
It's the first number. No, wait, no, it isn't.
It's the
numbers.
0th number.
How do they work? Who invented time?
Alright, for the sake of time, I'm gonna just fucking answer this, and I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say C. Because I feel like if any series is gonna do that, it's Resident Evil.
Is that your final answer? 10.
Yeah.
First released in 1996, it was Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Resident Evil 2.
Mm-hmm.
Swiftly followed by Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Yes.
After which was the first spin-off game,
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil Survivor.
Yeah.
Which was then followed up by the 4th mainline title in the series,
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Oh man.
And then Resident Evil 0 followed that.
Really? 0?
So when you think about it, Resident Evil 4 is the 6th
Sixth?
entry.
Wow.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 12th entry into the franchise. And you are correct, there are 10 mainline Resident Evils.
Code Veronica was the one, and I'm like, I know that
Code
name.
fucking Veronica.
People say that a lot.
Yep.
Oh man, thank God.
The weird thing is that you had Resident Evil Survivor, which was the first spin-off. Then you had Code Veronica. And then after that, you had Resident Evil Survivor 2, Code Veronica. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, Capcom? You shits.
Oh gosh. Fucking crazy ass series.
Also, most of the spin-offs are not good.
That is what I've heard.
You can maybe make an argument for Revelations, but...
Yeah, I've heard Revelations is like, alright.
The remakes, however, are apparently extremely well received. And I can't wait for the fucking 4th one!
Oh yeah, that should be cool.
Oh, it's so good! I'm gonna buy the little Leon statue and shit.
Oh, you're gonna go all out?
It's Resident Evil 4,
It's
dude.
like your favorite game of all time.
It's one of.
Yeah.
It's just one of the best games ever made, also.
Yeah, it's very good. I will continue it.
But you wouldn't know that.
I will continue it. And with that, I'm down to one category left. I only have one option.
And you have one lifeline
I
left
do
as
have
well.
one lifeline left. And there's a couple people
This is for a Zombillion Zombucks.
There's a couple people that might know some stuff about this category, so I'm not too worried. The last category, and my selection by default for my final question, is The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead franchise houses many a different medium.
Yes.
Comics, television, video games,
Mm-hmm.
maybe another thing.
Radio
Only some of these
play.
things are good.
Yeah.
Television series itself has at least 2 spin-offs.
Yes.
One of them's Fear the Walking Dead.
And the other one is The Talking Dead?
No, not technically.
Okay.
I'm talking about spin-offs set in
yeah.
the same universe. One of them is, I think, gonna be focused around Rick,
Oh.
the main character who died like 2 seasons ago.
What a spin-off.
Except no, he didn't die actually. He just fucked off. Everyone thought he died, but then he got taken away in a helicopter, and it's like, we have use for you. It's like, oh, what?
This is why I'm never going to continue watching this fucking series.
That's why I stopped. Yeah. Like, I watched the first 3 seasons and I was like, yep, this is fine.
I got through the first one, took a break, and then I heard everybody say, you don't have to continue.
It's fine. Although I will say the governor, who is the main villain of a television series 3 and 4, is a fucking brilliant villain.
And I hear Negan's a great villain, too.
Well, look what we have here. I'm Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I was in Supernatural, and now I have a
He
baseball
fucking
bat.
was. He fucking was in Supernatural.
He's the dad.
I decided to watch Supernatural. Because I decided, we're taking a tangent here, I don't care.
Okay.
I decided to watch it because it's one of Ellie's favourite television series. I watched a couple episodes of the first season when we first started dating.
Yeah.
Like 8 and 9 years ago. Something
yeah.
like that. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll continue this now. And I watched the first episode, got about halfway through the second episode, and then the Queen died.
Oh.
So I haven't continued since then.
Is this our first episode we're recording since the Queen died?
We haven't recorded an episode in 2 months.
That doesn't help me.
Queen died like a month ago.
Okay.
Maybe. Month and a half ago.
Has it only been a month ago? God.
I know. Time is a thing you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist.
It sucks.
The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Many different franchise spinners.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a TV show.
Yes.
First aired in 2010.
Yeah.
How many seasons are there as of current writing?
I was just talking to somebody about this.
Is it A, 11, B, 12, C, 13, or D, too many?
Well, D is also a viable answer, but
We're looking for a numeric thing. I mean, you say you were just talking to someone about this. Who were you talking to about it?
I mentioned at the top of the episode that I was doing my student thesis film this past weekend, and while we were on set, in between takes, setting up for the next shot, different TV shows came up in conversation, and one of them was The Walking Dead, and we even said, how many seasons have there been? And there was someone who told me, now I'm just basing this off of their answer, I do not know how correct they are, but they told me 12, which sounds right to me. Now, I'm not going to lock that in just yet, because I'm trying to think, do any of our friends still watch it?
That is a good question.
And could I call them?
Another good question.
And would they know?
A third very good question. It's all about questions here today.
It's the matter of if any of them still watch it. I don't know if they do. Brendan might.
That is an option.
Because, Liam, Andy, Keelan, they definitely don't. I don't think they ever did. Ellie, I don't think, watched it. Or at least doesn't still. Yes, he doesn't. None of my family still watches it.
I'm glad we're going through this list here. Very long list.
So it's 11, 12, 13 or too many. Those are the options.
Yeah. Okay, you consider too many.
I mean, technically that is correct, but it's not going to be...
Yes, especially when your main character was written out like 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago. I don't actually know how many seasons ago it was now. Because that's the thing, like, this show has been airing since 2010. You've had the pandemic, which basically paused television.
Yeah. So the man I was intending to call, Brendan Davis, I think he's at work. He's not going to be available for us to call as my lifeline. So we're going to give Andrew Kwan a call instead.
Andrew Kwan is a mutual friend of both of ours, and he's very, let's say, knowledgeable about all things.
Yeah.
So this could go horrifically well, or horrifically bad.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how this goes.
He's been on the show before, briefly.
Yeah, he hasn't seen any Monty Python movies, so fuck him. Is that Andrew Kwan?
Hello.
Hello, you are currently a guest on our Bitter Chatter podcast, Andrew.
Oh, wonderful. What are you discussing on this magical podcast?
We are playing Who Wants to Be a Zombillionaire. And you are the Phone a Friend lifeline.
Oh, I love Chris Tarrant. No, I don't really. No one does. So, how can I help with the phone a friend?
You are the friend that we're phoning, Andrew. So,
Oh, God help you.
it is Carmine currently in the hot seat. You're not able to hear him, but say hello anyway.
Hello, anyway.
Hello.
He
Are
says
you talking
hello.
to him or me?
I'm talking to you. So,
Oh, right.
we're going to ask you a question, and you have, let's say, a minute to answer the question, and hopefully you're able to give Carmine an answer to the question.
Wonderful. Okay.
So, Andrew,
Yes.
how many seasons of The Walking Dead are there currently as of writing? Is it 11, 12, 13, or too many?
He's gonna say too many.
Too many.
I know.
You really think the joke answer is what we're going for here?
There are too many.
I mean, yes, but we're looking for a number.
Technically not right, correct then, is it? So,
Technically correct is not the same as correct.
if I'm going to say a correct number, I think the answer is 12.
Okay.
You think 12?
Okay.
I think 12. I could be wrong. The safe option is too many, but fine. Go for 12.
Okay.
We will go for 12. Thank you very much, Andrew Kwan. We will see you on the other side.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how knowledgeable he is about the series or how much he's seen of it, but it does verify what I was already leaning towards. So, yeah.
How could two people be wrong about this? How
I,
could three people be wrong about this?
yeah. I'm gonna go with 12.
Is that your final answer?
I think it is.
This is the final question of this quiz today. You've been on a long journey.
Mm-hmm.
You got no questions wrong leading up to this moment.
It's been a perfect record.
So how many seasons of The Walking Dead have aired since 2010?
I think 12.
Your friend on the set said 12.
Yeah. And I agree with him.
You're thinking 12.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Kwan, our phone a friend, said 12.
We both agree that's too many.
This is for Zombucks.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna be a Zombillionaire?
Mm-hmm.
Not you, dickhead!
No!
It's incorrect!
Damn!
There have been 11 seasons of The Walking Dead.
Oh, no!
Because if it started airing in 2010, we're currently in 2022, you'd think 12. A season a year. That's a fair guess. However, that pandemic threw off a year, didn't it?
I guess so.
So we are currently on the 11th series of The Walking Dead.
I thought like maybe 12th had at least even started, but damn.
You have lost a Zombillion Zombucks.
Oh.
You are not a Zombillionaire. Some might say you are the weakest link. Not us, because that's not what this is.
That's a different show.
That's not what the Zombillionaire show is based off of.
Oh, man.
What a sad way to end. It's a spooky, scary...
The true scary
spooky,
ending.
scary reality where everything you know is wrong.
But it was fun, though. I still had fun. That was a good time.
And you do walk away with 5 Zombucks. So, there you go.
I can go get myself a zombie Snickers bar.
You can. Redeem it of a snack bar.
Yeah. Everything, it's the Snickers just really looks like a human finger.
Get 2 of them.
So I can play Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, 2.
Well, as unfortunate as that ending was, that is the end of our show here today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a spooky, scary time in November. And
Life is scary all the time. We have to perpetuate the the holiday for the rest of the year.
Of course. Even Christmas can be
Until
scary.
you put the tree up, and then and take that down, and then it's back to Halloween.
Yep. Halloween is actually 10 months long.
It is, with a 2-month break in the middle.
Yep. And with that, we can move on to our little plugs that we usually do. If you want to send us an email and yell at me for getting that question wrong, and considering
Just that one
it was
question.
the only one I got
No
wrong,
others.
then you can send an email to bitterchatterpodcast@gmail.com, and we will read those emails and talk about them on the air. And please do that. Please. And then we also have some socials. You can follow us at bitterchatpod on Twitter, at least for now, assuming Spaceman doesn't ruin everything, and Instagram. And then we also have a merch store. You can go to redbubble.com/people/bitterchatpod. I almost said the supla.
It's been a while.
And we have, you can put our logo on some stuff, like cups and stickers and a shirt. And,
A shirt, maybe.
a shirt. So then we have individual socials. Brooks, I know yours have whittled down lately, but what are you on?
Hey, I'm on another platform now, I think you'll find.
Yes.
Because the aforementioned Spaceman ruining everything.
Yes.
Intergalactic Christ ruining everything.
Mm-hmm.
I am on Twitter, and I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Tumblr.
Oh, he tumbles.
We're back. We're back in the tumbling void. They allow porn now, so I'm back.
Dude, are they allowing it again?
Oh, they're allowing lewds, which is basically the same thing.
Oh, good.
You can find me on all 3 of those platforms under the name of Strayborn.
There you go. And then I am on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm on Tumblr, but I'm not going to tell you my Tumblr. The other 3 are at thatguy_Carmine. Cool. And with that,
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting.
Cool,
I was
man.
expecting
This
a
is
response
really
from
nice.
somebody.
I like
It's
what
fine.
you did that for us today.
It's fine. So with that, we are done here. And you don't have any zombies in your bathroom, do you?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. He forgot
forgot.
about the zombie in the oven.
I forgot about him. Oh, no. Oven Man.
Now the zombie's going to be burnt, and it's not going to taste as good. All right, well, while we deal with this, we will see you guys on the next episode of Bitter Chatter.
Bleh.
Oh, there he is.
Hello. My name is Steve.
Steve from Minecraft. I am now one of the zombies.
Steve.
Steve.